Hello, I'm Cheryl Wilson, CEO of St. Paul's Senior Services here in San Diego. St. Paul's has been serving seniors since 1960, and during that time, we have helped not only seniors, but their families too. Our award-winning skilled and residential communities offer outstanding programs and services, and our intergenerational and PACE programs bring a unique alternative in care for San Diego families. Residents often compliment us for our meals, care programs, and recreational opportunities. But what they really rave about are the individuals who serve them. St. Paul's employs over 500 passionate, caring, and talented men and women who truly love what they do. The joy and comfort they bring to every single senior at St. Paul's makes me incredibly proud to represent them as their CEO. If you or anyone you know should ever need advice on senior living or senior services, please call us. If we can't help you, we will find someone who can. That's our pledge to you.
One woman in particular came to our day center. She was depressed, anxious, cornered. She just didn't want to be there. And over the course of time that she's worked with our doctors, she's been able to come out and bloom. I see her get up and dance and participate in all of our activities and exercise. And just recently, she came to me and said, "You know, I'm so glad I joined PACE. You all are my family."
One person comes to mind that's really near and dear to my heart. This particular participant came to us about 3 years ago, lost a couple of family members over a couple of year period. She was in a lot of despair, just a really bad home situation. She came to me and she asked me if I could help her find somewhere to live. I was so excited to be able to help her to get her into a nice, clean living environment. The only stipulation was that she really needed to have her therapy dog with her. So one of the unique things about PACE is that we're able to do some things that other programs can't do, and we were able to get her companion pet to the groomer. We got him groomed, cleaned up, and he was able to move into the 1-bedroom apartment with her. The participant is so happy, and I was actually so happy too. Every time she sees me, she'd reach her arms out and give me a great big hug and say, "Thank you, Sheena, for saving my life."
One particular occasion which really touched me was when we had college students come in to work with our seniors, and one particular senior had told the student he had been born and raised in Scotland. And she asked him, "When was the last time you went home?" And he said, "It's been almost 65 years since I've seen my home." And so she went to Google Earth and pulled up his hometown and showed him his house and the pub he used to drink at and all of the different changes that had happened in his hometown. And he cried and he said, "Thank you so much. You've allowed for me to see my hometown one more time." It was really special.
One day we were doing happy hour in memory care reflections, and we had this gentleman get up, and he's very masculine, started dancing to Elvis Presley, and I had to call and let his son know how he was doing because he was a little nervous about his dad moving in. And I was like, "Wow, your dad has some cool dance moves." And he really didn't believe his dad danced. He goes, "No, my dad's never danced before." And I said, "No, he really dances." So we had the Charger band come in, and they were playing music, live music, and so his son walks in and he sees his dad up there dancing, and you could see the look on his face. He was just like amazed, and his dad invited him up there. They started dancing together. Afterwards, the son came up to me and told me it made him feel very happy and secure knowing that his dad was happy and still having a great time. He was very happy and pleased he moved his dad into St. Paul's Plaza.
I was at the swimming pool with a few residents, and as we went to go into the water, one of our residents was very hesitant. He really didn't want to go down those steps. He is a member of our community who has dementia, so we encouraged him to get on down those steps, and I knew that he used to be a lifeguard, so I so much wanted to see what would happen when he went swimming. And when he got into the water, he just got going immediately and swam a whole lap. Then he turned around to me and he started to sing. And he started to sing, "We could have danced all night, I could have danced all night until your mother came." And we all burst out laughing. This is a man who has no real mental capacity, but once in that water and stimulated by something that he'd always done throughout his life, everything opened up for him and changed. And then it didn't stop there. He went on and he started to sing, "I could have swum all day, I could have swum all day." And we were all just amazed at the impact that that could have.
So at St. Paul's Pace, we have a senior adult lady who had applied for supportive housing within our county 19 times. Then she applied for St. Paul's Pace program, and we were able to get her enrolled in our program. It wasn't long until she became eligible for our permanent supportive housing program. She absolutely loves her apartment. She's decorated it. She's turned her bathroom into an office. She started creating potlucks with the other residents and participants from St. Paul's Pace. We are changing lives for our seniors that are homeless, one person at a time.
One of the proudest days that I've had working at St. Paul's happened in the fall of 2011. The Southwest United States had an unexpected blackout in mid-afternoon. And what really was telling to me about the way that we handled it as a staff here was how everyone came together and really pitched in to help our seniors with their food service, with helping them ambulate upstairs, helping them feel more comfortable without lights on. I saw people from our finance department, from the CEO's office. I saw people that had just got off shifts at 3 o'clock in the afternoon that stayed on and helped while everything was in crisis mode throughout the entire city of San Diego. And it was a true testament to some of our organizational values here at St. Paul's. When we talk about serving seniors and helping seniors, I got to see that in a way that I've never seen it before. When a crisis happened, we were there. And it was really one of the proudest days that I've had at St. Paul's, because at 10:30 at night, when our then COO was talking about what needed to happen next, people were willing to stay the entire night at St. Paul's to make sure that we could get through that crisis as a team. Our employees champion seniors, and that's what makes me the most proud of working here.
There was this man who lost his job. He ran out of his savings, and after he did that, he became homeless. So somebody gave him a flyer, and he contacted me. I made arrangements to meet with him, and I enrolled him into the PACE program and also referred him to the housing project that we had called Celadon. I ran into him about 3 months ago, and he came up to me to tell me that I was his guardian angel. He said, "Because of you, I don't have to wonder where am I going to sleep tonight."
I work at St. Paul's because I'm inspired by the real-life love stories that I witness every day. We have seniors at St. Paul's who have been married for a lifetime, and we have seniors who met here at St. Paul's and met the love of their life and got married in their 80s. And a whole generation of people was very inspired by the story of the Notebook, and I get to live the Notebook every day at St. Paul's. There's a particular couple that has really inspired me. They've been married over 50 years, and the wife developed dementia. I helped to enroll them in the Senior Day program, and as her dementia progressed, she moved to St. Paul's Villa, but her husband didn't want to be separated from her, and he sold their home, and he moved into our independent living apartments. He visits his wife every day, and he sincerely still enjoys her company. She doesn't remember his name and sometimes who he is in her life, but she introduces him to all of her friends as her gentleman caller. It's so sweet. And he doesn't correct respect her and he doesn't judge her. He just wants to be with her and he'll meet her wherever she is. And that is a truly inspiring love story.
So I had a gentleman that recently moved to California from Montana, had a lot of medical complications. Actually, one was his breathing, preventing him to take even a few steps. He got connected with PACE. I helped him through the enrollment process. He is now achieving his medical goals through the PACE program. He is also part of our supportive housing program with his own studio apartment, and he doesn't have to worry about where he's going to sleep at night.
In 2004, I retired from serving 20 years in the Navy. I had no idea what I was going to do next career-wise. I remember looking through the want ads. I knew nothing about St. Paul's, but I applied for it anyway. And as you can see, I got the job. 13 years later, I couldn't be happier. I love working at St. Paul's. St. Paul's is the place to be for both employment and for senior services. Every year, we conduct a Veterans Day event. It's such a special event for me because here at St. Paul's, we get to honor our residents who are veterans, and we get to thank them for their service. We get to show them that we appreciate everything that they've done for us. And also, it lets them know that their service is important to us. That is such a blessing to me, and I feel so proud to be a part of it. As a Navy veteran myself, it's just an honor that I can serve our country, and now I get to serve the seniors that served our country. Because you know at St. Paul's, we care about our veterans. I plan to work here for at least another 12 years, so I can say I've only had 2 jobs my entire life, the Navy and St. Paul's. I have my eyes set on a top floor apartment over at the Manor, overlooking the bay for when I retire for good. But don't tell anybody that. That's our little secret. And that's my story.
I'm Shallon Gross, the Activities Coordinator at St. Paul's Plaza.
I'm Amanda Goyce. I'm the Corporate Marketing Director, and I have been here at St. Paul's for 10 years.
My name is Janet Blair, and I work at St. Paul's Plaza, and I coordinate the activities and fitness programs.
Hi, I'm Kim Stratman, Health Plan and Housing Manager for St. Paul's PACE. I've been with St. Paul's PACE for 6 years and absolutely love what I do.
I'm Katrina Soto, and I've been with St. Paul's PACE for 5 years.
Hi, I'm Latressa Downing. I'm the administrator at St. Paul's Villa. I've been with St. Paul's for almost a year now, and I love working at St. Paul's.
My name is Liam Dunphy. I work here at St. Paul Senior Services in the Foundation as the Director of Major Gifts and Planned Giving.
Hello, my name is Marta Ayala, and I have been working for St. Paul Senior Services for the past 7 years.
I'm Melissa Stinson. I've worked at St. Paul's for almost 4 years.
Hi, I'm Nicole Romo, Enrollment Specialist with the St. Paul's PACE program. I've been working with the organization for 5 years now, and I find my job very rewarding.
I absolutely love working for St. Paul's PACE. You wanna know why? Because we're in the business of helping people and saving their lives.
I'm Stuart Gaddy, and I'm the Foundation Administrative Assistant for St. Paul's Senior Services.
Hello, I'm Cheryl Wilson, Chief Executive Officer of St. Paul Senior Services. I want to welcome you to St. Paul's and our family. We at St. Paul's have received many awards for our quality care and innovative programs. Do you want to know why? It's because of our employees. It is the commitment of our employees that have earned St. Paul's its impressive reputation. Ask any resident or participant, and they'll tell you it's the staff that make their day joyous. So I want to welcome you to St. Paul's, to our family, to the people we serve, and I want to thank you for choosing this wonderful place to work.
Very blessed.
Inspired.
Honored.
Joyful.
Passionate.
Proud.
Grateful.
I love working at St. Paul's.
I love working at St. Paul's. I couldn't imagine myself working anywhere else.